Friends, welcome. For those that don't know me, my name is Gia and I'm a vegan bodybuilder. I do not post regular YouTube videos, but I do create videos when people ask me questions on Instagram or Snapchat that are just far too long for me to answer on those platforms. So here I go again. The question that I've been getting a lot, guys, is what can I do at home if I don't have a gym membership to build muscle on top of just leaning out, right? So I'm going to take the time today to just show you a few exercises that are easy to do at home with a couple of considerations. One is I'm trying to use as minimum amount of equipment because I'm going to assume that you don't have that equipment at home. And secondly, I'm going to assume that you may not have that much experience with working out. So I'm going to start with stuff that will allow you to start from the very beginning, maybe. You know what I mean. The other thing that I want you to think about, guys, is building muscle is not just about working out. It's number one about your nutrition. So you have to be very aware of what you're putting into your body and making sure that you're getting enough protein, carbs, and fat to build that muscle. I'm not going to spend the time in this video today to go through that because that's just a bunch of other stuff. But I do encourage you to look up macronutrients, micronutrients, and if it fits in your macros. There's a lot of content out there, so get a feel for what that's about. But anyways, I hope the information that I show you today is helpful, guys. And if you have any questions, put it down in the comments below. I also just post some of my workout stuff, progress that I make with my bodybuilding shows in my Instagram and Snapchat. So follow me here in those platforms. One thing that I do want to have you guys think about as you're doing these exercises is whether it's you work out at home or you work out at the gym or you work out anywhere, eventually your body gets used to exercises. So when you're doing these exercises, what I would suggest that you do is you keep a log of what exercises you're doing and how you're doing them. There's two things that I want you to think about that'll help you kind of continue to get progress with any of these exercises is one, the number of reps that you're doing at home, as well as time under tension. So number of reps I think is pretty self-explanatory. You're doing 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 push-ups, 20 push-ups. Time under tension is for how long that muscle is under strain. So I'll show you those examples, but keep a log and mark down for that day how many you did. You did 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups, and the next day try to do 12, try to do 13 the following day, try to do 50, etc., etc. And then switch it up sometimes and think about doing this an X amount of reps for 3 seconds each rep. I'll show you, but here are a few exercises that I hope are helpful. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but hopefully give you some exercises that target some muscle groups that are of interest to you. By the way, girls that are hippie like me, naturally hippie, if you're naturally pear-shaped, I'm naturally pear-shaped. I love delt workouts, and if you are one of those girls that were trying to find symmetry between your upper and your lower body, delt workouts are a great way for us hippie girls. Hippie. And by the way, if you take a look at my socks, they've got bunnies on them. Anyways, guys, so the first things first, a full body workout. One thing that I really love and I think doesn't get enough credit is push-ups. And I'm going to try to keep myself in frame. Sorry if I suck at it. There's no one manning the camera except Mr. Tripod. If you've never done push-ups before, you can always start on your knees, or you can start with a chair, preferably against a wall or a stool. If you're starting on your knees, guys, make sure that you are keeping your body aligned. Starting on your knees or on your feet, your body has to be straight. A push-up is not like this, a push-up is not like this. A push-up is a full body workout because you're incorporating your entire body. Everything from your legs to your abs, to your arms, to your chest. If that's too easy for you, take a chair, put it against the wall, put your hands on the edge, keep your body straight and down. Can you see how my body's acting like a log? I'm not doing this. This is not working on my abs. This is actually going to injure me at some point. Keep your body straight. Engage your abs and tighten that core. Remember I told you there's the consideration of doing higher reps as well as time under tension. So higher reps is, today I did 5, tomorrow I'm going to do 7, the next day I'm going to do 8. Time under tension is, okay, today I'm going to do 3 reps for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, or it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you can set your own tempo. If something hurts, guys, modify it. Do what you feel is comfortable for you, but always push yourself. If you've worked out for 5 minutes, you're not gonna build your muscle if that's all you're gonna do, right? So work your muscles out until you feel that strain in your bicep, in your tricep. The other thing that you guys wanna think about is for any exercises, there are so many variations. With a push-up, your standard push-up, if you go at this angle, works out your triceps really well, right? If you want to focus more on your inner chest, put your hands like this, keeping your elbows in, and this will work out your inner chest. Your outer chest, put your hands out like this. And by the way, guys, a push-up is not like this. This is not a push-up. This is some funky dance move. We're not dancing, we're push-upping. Keep your arms in and push. Making sure that when you're doing a push-up, you're keeping your shoulder blades somewhat retracted. Don't keep your shoulder blades like this. Retract them. Okay? Think about tucking your elbows in. All right? Push-ups. Amazing. The other exercises that I want to show you guys do incorporate a band. I got this band on Amazon. I think maybe like $7. You can get it at Walmart, Target, wherever. I have the one that loops. Some of them have handles. See, I'm already panting from just doing push-ups. I'm going to show you some really great exercises just using bands. In my attempt to stay in frame for the camera, I'm going to stay kneeling down on the floor because I'm super professional like that. But I encourage you guys to stand up so that you can incorporate your whole body more so than I can. For the purposes of this tutorial, I am just going to kneel on top of my band so that I can create some sort of resistance. I'm going to scoochy backy over here so maybe you can see more of me. Hopefully. Funky. So, shoulder workouts. You can see that I've got resistance already in my bands. Keeping my fists above my elbows, I'm going to raise. Same concept here, guys. Track how many reps you can do. Track time under tension. For example, you might want to do 10 reps 3 times, right? 10 reps, also known as 3 sets. 10 reps, 3 sets. So do that 10 reps, 3 sets. And the next day, try to do more. Or do more time under tension. If you guys have watched my latest IGTV video, you would know that there are 3 sections to your delts, your shoulders, your front, your side, and your rear delt. Let me show you some focused workouts for your front delt. So you can take your band, making sure that your bands are always even from right hand to left hand, and starting from the bottom, raise up to parallel to the ground. Parallel to the ground. I personally, because I have carpal tunnel and wrist issues, try to keep my arms slightly bent, not like this because it strains my elbows. And the thing that you always want to think about, guys, is when you're working out, think about the hinges in your body that you're working with. In this case, the hinge that I'm working with is my shoulder. So I'm just raising and lowering, raising and lowering. You should start to feel your muscles here activate. For your side delt, same concept, but now you're going to the side. Raise, lower, raise, lower. The more tension you have, obviously the more it works it out. Please do not especially when you're doing these sort of movements, don't go over your head. I've pinched my nerves so many times just doing that. My pain should not be your pain. That's love, huh? And rear delts, guys. Rear delt, focusing on that hinge, which is your shoulder. Keeping your back straight as best as possible. And even when light weights, guys, focus on activating your abs. Making sure that you're bracing your core so that you're always protecting your back. Because if I'm not bracing my core, I could be doing it like this, which is really bad for your back. Just misaligns a lot of your muscles. I could be doing like this, which is also not good. It is really easy to injure yourself even when using lightweight. A similar movement to this rear delt raise is a back workout. If you're in the gym, you'll know them as dumbbell rows. Here, let's call it band rows. So my back is straight, and what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take my band, I'm going to pull up and pull my elbow into my back, my fist towards my hip. Okay? You should feel your back muscles squeezing. Squeeze your shoulder blades in, keeping your back straight the entire time. And do the same on the other side. Do as best as possible to do the same amount of reps, the same tempo from your right side to your left side. Helps create symmetry. Good idea, huh? The other thing that you guys can do, obviously with a band, is curls. Curls are very simple, but I see a lot of times people are doing it wrong. There are various variations to curls. I'm going to purposely chop my head off here so you can see my arms more. But I'm going to start with my hands down like this, right? Let's just pretend I can be all in frame. And I am going to keep these pivots pinned to the side of my sides. To the side of my sides, and I'm going to curl up. I'm not curling like this. This is not a curl. Doing this is not a good idea. Controlled movements are always great. As with anything in life, guys, whenever you're working on something, working something out, focus on what you're working out. When I'm at the gym, I look like I'm zoned out because I'm actually visualizing my biceps contracting for that curl. Let me show you a side view. See how my elbow is pinned to my side? Try to keep your shoulders back. This is bad form. This is bad form. This is bad form. Control. Peg that elbow to your side. And you can see, guys, even with a band, my arm is already getting so activated. What you guys don't realize is bodybuilders, while we're on stage looking all mean and lean and fighting machines, in the back, we're working out with bands. Bands pump blood into our muscles. It's a good thing. The other thing that you guys can do at home, for let's say your leg workouts, are squats. Okay, I am going to try to figure out how to properly show you squat while kind of maybe trying to be in frame. So a squat can look like this. Okay, tush back, back straight, brace that gut, squeeze up, squeeze that glute. Okay, the other thing that I really love, guys, when it comes to glute workout is, I don't know, pull squats. I think that's what they're called. That's what I'll call them. Anyways, you'll see me you'll see me doing this even at the gym between sets, just because it activates my glutes. Even for you guys, it's really great to work out your glutes, because your glutes support so much in the rest of your body. It's the connector between your legs and your back. Ta-da! Pull squats. I personally go parallel. That's because that's what's comfortable for me. And what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just raising myself just an inch. Just an inch. And I'm focusing, I'm visualizing my glutes squeezing, and that's what's actually causing me to raise, and not because I'm pushing with my quads up or my hamstrings or moving around. I'm just going straight up and down, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my glutes. That's it, guys. I hope that was helpful. I think that's it for now. I think start with those things. Throughout the entire process, guys, remember, every exercise you do, whether or not you think it involves your abs, it does. Engage your abs, embrace your brace, embrace your gut. To be clear, guys, when I say brace your gut, I'm not talking about brace and stick your stomach in. This is not bracing. Bracing is, all right, punch me, let's go, right? So push-ups, brace your gut. Squats, brace your gut. Bracing your gut means you're protecting your back. And protecting your back means less injury for you. I hope that was helpful, guys. If you have any other questions, feel free to post them in the comments below, or follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and put your questions there. I do my best to answer people as much as possible. I do get a lot of comments and questions, so I try to keep up. But I do hope this was helpful. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more bunnies, subscribe. If you want to get notified, there's a bell. I don't know where, but you can click it. All right, guys, hope that was helpful. Have a good day.